Hello, a lot of people in the world.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat.
안녕하세요, 여러분.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
This is Justin and Sarah from the YouTube channel Love
Withstanding.
In today's video, we'll talk about week 16 and 17 pregnancy update.
Today is August 9. It's Thursday, meaning baby Park is officially 17 weeks and 6 days old today. Woohoo! And I can't wait for tomorrow because then baby Park will be officially 18 weeks. But yeah, we're gonna do a combination of symptoms this week for week 16 and 17. I guess I'm gonna start off with frequently asked questions. First off, symptoms. So it's itchy skin and little bumps, almost like rashy areas to the tips of my toes, to my back, and then I've got like itchy hives to my back, my sides, my tummy, and my forearm. And most people are like, oh, you're probably just itchy because it's stretch marks. Dude, I have like hives popping at night, like they show up at night. Next symptom I've been having for week 16, I've been having loose to soft bowels. I know I'm shameless. I'm like gonna talk about poop right now. But yeah, of course, I attributed that to, thank you, honey, courtesy of your green smoothies, right? Now I'm so regular. All right, and then the next symptom is anxiety of not knowing how baby is doing. The rash was not getting any better. It was just spreading and itchier than usual. I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, there's just lingering anxiety deep down about like, is baby okay? Because I've seen a few YouTube videos where they say they can feel the baby, and I'm like, I don't feel nothing. I feel nothing. I mean, at one point they said it sounds like flutters. I mean, it feels like flutters or bubbling in your tummy. And then at one point I thought I felt something, and it's like, nope, that was just gas. So, kind of frustrating that I can't feel nothing. Another symptom is exhaustion, as always. That's it for symptoms. Next question. Total weight gain. For week 15, I tipped the scales for 113.4 pounds. And then for week 16, I tipped the scales at 114.8. So that means I gained 1.4 pounds for week 16. And I'm so happy. For week 16, we actually went to watch the Ultimate Fighting Championship, which is just a bunch of fighters, just a pair of them sort of boxing each other and wrestling around. We watched that live in Calgary when they came along on July 28th, 2018, which is Ron Joy's birthday. My best friend's birthday, my best friend in Dubai. So that was my way of celebrating her. He was there too. But yeah, we finally got to watch that.
We're trying to bring a camera with us, but then at the security desk, they all got confiscated. And so you need to, leave all your bags.
At least we got our phones.
At the guest service. We only had our camera phone with us.
And also on August 1st, we had booked the hall or the community center that is located about a minute away from Justin's parents' home because it's 5 minutes away from our home. We booked the hall in time for our gender reveal party that we're planning for August 25. Of course, we had to book it as early as August 1st because the party's gonna be on a Saturday night, and we know how Saturday nights can be. Especially in the summer, most people will try to book places as early as possible for weddings, birthdays, special occasions. So we're like, yeah, we need to book this place. The reason we chose this place is because it's so close to home, so if we ever need anything from home, it's a short drive. If we ever forget anything. But yeah, we're really excited for that.
She was very moody on that day on our drive to go see this community center.
I was not moody, I was so innocent.
Okay.
Next question is, any vivid dreams? Look at that, I took a break from all those weird, crazy dreams I've been having. So no, for week 16 I didn't. Next question, any food cravings or aversions? Not that I know of. I'm basically eating everything and anything under the sun at this point. Aversions. Still a slight aversion to sweets, but now I could have sweets. I could tolerate chocolate now. I can tolerate cake. Am I happy or moody most of the time? Moody.
Definitely moody.
Definitely moody. I was trying my best not to pick a fight with him. Just having a conversation. It's hard to have a conversation with him without starting a fight. I'm not talking fight, just like a minor disagreement. Okay, you guys, we're gonna move on to week 17, symptoms and updates. And symptoms, week 17 is really bad when it comes to itchy skin because the rashy, itchy skin tone areas between my toes have now developed between my fingers. It's bad. But it gets itchy and then I scratch them or I try to rub them to rub the itch away, and that's when it becomes more inflamed, more like hives. And then you could feel just the skin temperature is just really hot on the back of my hands. And it's like, oh my goodness, what have I done? So then what I do is I just wash them with cold water. What gives me so much relief is, oh my goodness. So we happen to have a bottle of oatmeal lotion. So thank goodness for that lotion. That helps me a lot. I happen to have a travel size chamomile fragrance-free lotion that I bring with me to work. So that helps as well. I figured since we will be having an appointment with our OB. Yeah, on August 15, we'll be having that appointment. I'm hoping to ask all my questions then. In the meantime, I was like, I can't wait for that. I can't wait. And I just want to hear Baby Park's heartbeat all over again just to make sure he or she's okay. You know? Paranoid. But anywho, do not want to buy a fetal Doppler. I'm fighting the urge to do it because my sister is like, it's not worth it. It's just going to make you all paranoid, especially if you don't find a heartbeat. Once in a while, you're like, something's wrong, and you might rush to the ER for no reason. So I'm like, okay, I do not want to do that to myself. So I'm just going to give myself this anxiety that I have right now and the panic attacks that I get and then just wait for the next appointment.
There.
You see? Treats me like a puppy. But anywho.
Such a good girl.
So dry skin on my face, hands, and the sides of my tummy. Just peeling skin. I know skin. Peeling skin. My Tagalog accent's coming out. Just peeling skin to the sides of my tummy. Not completely, just like a spot here and a spot here. I would say in the rib cage area. What else? Another symptom I've been having is lower abdominal cramping. Lesser than period cramps, but still noticeable. But they're also very uncomfortable. So I'm not sure whether those are related to fibroids, or whether it's related to my usual stretching of the uterus due to Baby Park's growth. So I called it the OB's office, and the nurse got back to me. Just stay hydrated. It could be nothing. It could be just your uterus growing, but they're saying that if I notice any bleed accompanied by these sharp cramps, then I should either call them back or head straight for the hospital to get checked. I told her there was no bleeding happening, and just take care of yourself, take it easy, and just call us back if it happens again, because I told her that it faded. In the meantime, so far so good. The cramping really did subside. Hubby and I, TMI, I don't know if you guys know, but we actually do the deed sometimes. So even during pregnancy.
The love ceremony.
Shortly after, I started feeling really sharp abdominal cramping to either side. So it starts off on my right side, radiates right lower abdomen, and radiates to my left lower abdomen. And I'm like, what is going on? Definitely strong, sharp, and sudden is how I would describe it. That's been going on for 2 days. Then it disappeared. So I'm like, okay, that's good. But then the next day, it was more like sharp pangs and pain, sudden and very short to my crotch area. So I don't understand what's going on there either. Like, I don't think it's related to intercourse. Probably not. It's probably just all the stretching of baby. I hope Baby Park doesn't go like, what is this thing that's like probing at me? I love you. He's like, am I hurting baby? I'm like, no, you're not. Right? You're not. I done my research. Baby has no idea what's going on.
Next week when we go back to the
OB? Yeah,
maternity clinic, I'll be facing off with my arch nemesis, Impark.
The Impark patrol officer. For week 17, I tipped the scales at 115.6, which is a total weight gain of only 0.8 pounds. But at least it's a weight gain. Like, it's not dipping anymore like it used to, where I would gain and then dip the next week and then gain another week and dip the next. So I'm happy. I'm like, we're finally gaining weight. So my highlight for this week, on August 3rd, I went to go see a doctor. I had to leave work early because, yeah, I was starting to get worried. The rash seems to be spreading now from my hands to my forearm. And I was like, what the heck's going on? And they were starting to get itchy. So went to see a doctor really quick. And the doctor saw me and said that he does not believe it's pregnancy related. And I'm like, I don't have eczema. Does this look like eczema to you? He's like, it does not look like a characteristic of eczema either. So he's like, honestly, it's hard to tell because eczema is usually in patches, rashy areas in a patch, but yours look dispersed. So to me, I would characterize it as a heat rash. Doc, correct me if I'm wrong, only happens in like sweaty areas, right? Like folds. And he's like, yes, it happens in the folds. So like your toes, if you're wearing socks a lot or closed toe shoes and it's really warm down there, it's possible you develop a heat rash there. So okay, fine, understandable. I don't cover my hands. It's the summer. And I don't cover, like I don't wear long sleeves. It's summer. So he was like, that I have no explanation for. I'm really sorry. Honestly, anything can happen in pregnancy. So, you know, symptoms are all different for different women. So it's possible that for you, perhaps your skin is becoming more sensitive. He took a look at my back physically at the office and he was like, yeah, I don't see anything right now out of the ordinary. Does not look like a rash. And I'm like, well, it's not itchy right now. It happens at night. I'll show you pictures. It's like, okay. I showed him the picture and he was like, actually, yeah, those look like eczema on your back. But they're different from the ones you have on your hands and your arms. So I'm like, right? So you're saying, doctor, that I'm having eczema to my back, my tummy, and my sides at night, and that the rest are heat rash. He's like, yeah. It's like, but they're in my hands, like... Finally, we came to a mutual agreement that it is pregnancy related. And then I was like, Doc, can you just check on Baby Park, make sure that, you know, there's a heartbeat there. And he was like, oh, I'm sure there is, but if you insist, just to give you peace of mind, I'd happily do it. So then I lay down on the stretcher that he had in his office. He took a fetal Doppler and then he listened to it, and the moment he stuck the probe on the, well, so obviously he squirted some lubricant onto my belly button area. The moment he stuck the probe onto my skin, we heard a heartbeat right away. And he's like, there it is. That was easy. I'm like, wow, nice and strong. He's like, yep, it's nice, it's strong, it's regular. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. And I'm like, okay, thank you, doctor. Thank you for giving me that peace of mind. I felt so much better. Vivid dreams. So, I had a crazy dream. I'm gonna read it off of my phone where I wrote it down as soon as I had it so that I don't forget. I gave birth to a baby girl who resembles my friend's baby boy a lot. So my friend Anna gave birth to a baby boy in April of this year. By the way, this baby boy is half African, half Filipino because Anna is Filipina. And her husband, Rosie, one of Justin's groomsmen, Rosie, short for Roosevelt, is from Haiti. I dreamt that our baby girl that I gave birth to in this dream looks identical to the super duper cuteness, face-wise, of Anna's baby boy. I remember that I kept thinking that our baby girl did not look like she fit the name that we were hoping for. So there's one girl's name that I have always wanted to name my little girl. Since I was a little girl, I was like, I want to name a future daughter this first name. I'm gonna share that with you guys later on. Our little girl looks more like a rose. So Justin doesn't like the name Rose, FYI. I remember that I would sort of socialize with other people in my dream, like friends. And then I keep looking down to my baby girl and checking on her. And then it seems like every time I check on her while she's breastfeeding, just to make sure she's okay, she's breastfeeding while I'm breastfeeding her. Oh, you know what I mean. Every time I check on her, the baby's, I'm carrying her like that, and the baby's head somehow goes through this hole here, the space here, and she's just dangling. And I'm like, oh my God. And I would have to readjust her, put her back like to latch onto my breast so that she could continue breastfeeding. And I remember that every time I would look down to check in the middle of conversing with friends, she would do that again. And I would like readjust her. And I remember wondering to myself, why on earth is our little girl not making a single noise? Like usually babies, when they're uncomfortable, they go like, eh, or they at least make a sound if they don't end up crying, you know? So it's like, why is this baby girl so quiet? Mind you, Anna's baby boy actually is super duper quiet. Super quiet. Justin's met him. Justin's in love with him because he literally would just blend in to the wall if he could. He just doesn't make a sound. He's just relaxing in his stroller or his carrier and just looks up at everybody and just, you know, just looks around. And it's like we totally forget he's even there in the room. Not like Shireen's baby girl, my niece. Like, oh my goodness, she cries all the time, like all the time. I actually woke up from that dream and I remember I had this feeling of longing for her. Like I remember feeling sad even that, oh my goodness, that wasn't real. I didn't have a baby in my arms. Like that was just a dream. Oh no. And I was so sad. It sucks to wake up in the morning feeling that way because then you feel like the rest of your day are just like sad. I was like, oh, why would I have that dream? So I just remember missing her already and that feeling sad it wasn't true. Yeah, that was my vivid dream. That dream is pretty confusing because I remember telling Justin, like, so does that mean we're going to have a girl? Because I dreamt that the gender of our baby that I had given birth to in my dream was a girl. However, the face was of a baby boy. So, clueless. I really have no idea. What do you guys think? Please post your comments in the comment section. And yeah, we'd love to find out what you guys think about that. What are we looking forward to? Justin here promised me he's going to tell his parents about our pregnancy.
Not looking forward to it because I don't anticipate they will go well.
So you said something like you're planning to tell your dad only?
Yeah, because I know how my mom's gonna react. She'll just flip out and throw whatever she has in
Y'all know what his mom is like when it comes to flipping out. So
she'll flip the table over.
You're kidding, right?
Partially.
Partially, okay. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed these combined videos that we made for this week. Week 16 and 17. And hope you tune in to our next video because it'll be all about Justin talking to his parents. They don't know yet about our pregnancy and he felt it's about time to let them know at least before the gender reveal party so that they have enough time to process as to whether they want to make an appearance or not. Because I mean, after all, it's only a minute away from their house, so
that's
fingers crossed.
1 minute walking distance.
Walking.
15-second driving distance.
So tune in to find out. And yeah, please continue to subscribe for those of you who haven't, and continue to watch us for those of you who have already subscribed, because we really, 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 really appreciate you guys. We love all your wonderful comments, all your awesome feedbacks. Thanks for all the happy thoughts, the well wishes, all the love and support from you guys. It really means a lot to us. So thanks you guys for watching.
Bye everyone.